What's going on? Today is day 4 of my 30-day fast, and I'm out driving right now. But in terms of how I feel, that's what's most important. That's what you want to know, how I'm holding up for those that are interested. And it's easier today. Day 4 is a lot easier. I feel a little better. I did have some discomfort again on my left side in my kidney area. But I haven't had any pain in urinating or any issues or discoloration or colors that would be, darker urine or anything like that. It's been, for the most part, clear with a slight yellow tint, and everything appears to be normal. I'm going to get some ketone test strips and test my urine later today to see how much ketone bodies are actually in my urine and my body, and we'll go from there. But I'll check back in later. So tell me why I had to stop to use the bathroom, because again, I'm drinking a lot of water on this fast. So as you can imagine, I'm going to the bathroom, I don't know, 3-4 times an hour, sometimes more. So, but I happened to be walking through the store into the bathroom, and everything that I saw stopped me in my tracks. Everything that would take my waistline to a skyline, I stopped and I had to take notice to it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I about pulled my wallet out. That is a testament right there to how much food has been a major factor in my life, and not eating to live, but living to eat. And it would have been nothing uncommon for me, especially coming from a background in law enforcement, military, but specifically in law enforcement, where I would work overnights. And then you work overnights, and then, I never thought I'd turn into the donut and coffee guy, but I absolutely did. And it just came back to me as I'm walking past the pastries, and yeah, everything was looking real good. Everything was looking real good. So anyway, but again, I persisted, and by the grace of God, gave me the strength to move right on past. Well, I had to record it first, but but that was a real challenge there. It's not just for the sake of a video. That was a real challenge to walk past all of those carbs in the form of chips and donuts and crackers and anything else, everything else that looked appealing to me in that store. But anyway, so I made it through. I'm just gonna sip on some of this 0-calorie water, and and hopefully get what I need in terms of fullness, satiety for the moment, and so I can keep going on with my day. But anyway, stay tuned. Here's one thing that I know: when you're drinking a lot of water like this, you will use the bathroom consistently. So I was thinking about that in terms of those, so I work from home, but for those who don't, I'm like, man, how is it possible that somebody can complete a fast like this, even up to 4 days, if you're going to make sure that you're taking care of yourself in terms of getting enough rest at night, because your sleep patterns can be thrown off. Mine, luckily, have not. I've been tired. I'm right in bed. And so I'm thinking about what I did previously, where I had, issues sleeping. I also suffer from sleep apnea, and that's another reason why this is important, that I stick to my goal and do what's necessary in order to try to reverse these conditions. An autoimmune disease, a fatty liver, scarring, in addition to the sleep apnea. I was pre-hypertensive, but I've lost some weight since then. I had gotten up to 275 pounds, and as you saw from where I was, I started at 247.8, and you'll see, but this is only day 4. So at the end of the week, I will show you those results and, get to see for myself what kind of progress am I making. But most importantly, I was just thinking about people who are wanting to do this, and they go on that fast, but they have to go to work. And how do you go to work when you got to use the bathroom or get anything done when you got to go to the bathroom 6 times in an hour, 7 times in an hour? It makes life challenging. In addition to that, if you have to focus, it's very difficult for you to get anything done. But here's the thing, for some people that may be the case, but for me, let me speak from my experience. Me working at my computer today, I was doing some editing on this video and other videos that I have to complete. I actually was able to focus pretty well. In addition to, it took away any hunger pangs or feeling of tiredness that I had before, because I was focused and I just had a lot of mental clarity. But because I have fasted before, this is what I was hoping for, that I would maintain that. And I think the theory behind that, and I could be wrong, But I think the theory behind that is if we're hunter-gatherers, and we didn't eat for days at a time because we were hunting food, and we had to prepare that food, and we had to slaughter it, drain it, and then we had to prepare it to be able to be eaten, and so that took some time as well. So if we didn't eat for 3 or 4 days at a time, for some people, in order to still hunt, we had to have some sort of, and we could be chasing that prey for a while. We had to have some sort of mental focus to allow us to do that. That's just my theory. I don't know if it's true. However, it makes sense to me. I'm a rock with it. Either way, we don't hunt now. We don't hunt for our food. We go right into places like this and we grab things. We go right into, we drive down the strip, and on left and the right side and around the corner, there is a fast food joint for us to grab food from. And that food is killing us. And that's as simple as that. We can sugarcoat it, or we can just tell the truth. It's killing us, and I think it's designed to kill us. And what's difficult about the whole thing is that, you get to the point where, you know how sometimes things was told that were good for us, and maybe you grew up eating it, or you eat it now. And now we're told, oh, no, that's not good for you. Oh, no, gluten is bad for you. Oh, that gives you allergies. Oh, no, tomatoes are bad for you. It contains lectins that puncture your intestinal wall. You're like, oh my God, you mean to tell me I can't eat a tomato? Oh, don't eat, this particular fruit because it's high in fructose, or it's too much sugar. It's like, man, it is enough to make your head explode, because what do you eat then? I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not there yet, but I will, when you're going through this, you do think about food a lot. You think about food, you think about how to prepare it, what you're gonna eat, and you're like, dang, you talk about 30 days, you only 4 days in. Why you talking about food? But if you've ever done it, you know exactly how it feels. You can't shake it. You want to eat. And it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of willpower to be able to resist it, because I don't have anybody holding me accountable. I mean, who would know if I snuck a pack of donuts or some chips? It's just me. And so I have to be accountable to myself. I have to be accountable to God. I made this claim that I was going to draw closer, nearer to God, and that I was going to treat my temple better. I was going to be conscious of what I consumed. And that's the accountability. And that's all you really need. With that being said, I'm still staying strong. Again, sipping on some of this 0-calorie water and this low-fat oxygen, and that's all I'm gonna have. And I'm gonna stick this out and complete the mission. All right, on my way to the house right now so I can check on it, but also lay the tile down. Gotta go ahead and arrange the pattern that I'm looking for in my shower floor. And I have to do that today. In addition to check on a water leak that's happening, take a photo of some pipes that I need to get the replacement for. So that's what I'm on the way to do right now. What's going on? So this is the end of day 4. My day is wrapped up. I had a pretty busy day. I did some work at the house earlier today. I also, went and took some stuff to storage because I'll be moving into my house as soon as get it renovated. That's taken a little bit of time, but I thought that this fast is very important. Obviously, I probably would have been able to get even more done without the fasting, but felt a need, a calling to do it now. This is the journey that I've embarked on. With that being said, I'm just going to embrace it. In terms of how I feel overall, I feel good. I'm not having any extreme hunger pains. I'm not having any physical ailments such as headaches or any kidney pains as I was earlier today. And I didn't really describe that pain earlier. It wasn't sharp, it wasn't intense. It was just kind of like a dull pain that was kind of constantly there, but it would go away. And so I started doing a little bit more research on making sure that my kidneys are fine. I don't have any kidney diseases that I'm aware of. And in terms of my urine, I am going to the restroom just fine. I'm not having any additional ailments that may be related to any sort of kidney diseases or potential failures or anything like that. But it is something that I'm going to monitor and keep an eye on, and even go to my doctor and just inquire about it and see what they say. The last time this happened, I did have this same dull pain there. I went and got checked out, and my kidneys are functioning just fine. Everything was great. I did order some ketone testers from Amazon today, and they arrived. and you can check that out. I did take that test today. As you can see, when I took that test, I'm way over to the right. There are a lot of ketones being produced right now in my urine that's being excreted out, and that's a good thing. So I'm in a state of ketosis, and that's what I wanted to make sure of. But by day 4, you should be anyway. In most cases, you will be. Again, from my understanding. So overall, it was a great day. I got some work done. I got things sent to storage. I feel good. So day 4 is down. I'm looking forward to day 5. That's going to start as soon as I close my eyes and go to sleep. I'm out. I'm tired. Stay motivated. If I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. All right. I'm out.